You know what the best camera is to film YouTube videos? The one you already have. The only camera you need is from your phone to start a YouTube channel. I tried using more professional equipment like a DSLR, and all I did was fiddle around with the ISO, the aperture, the shutter speed, and I spent so much time on that part of the video that I actually never even recorded the videos. I just was exhausted from the setup. I think the idea of better equipment makes us feel like we're progressing. But for me, I actually found it to be a creator block. I just could not create. Many creators today film their entire videos on smartphones, even successful YouTubers. My point is, you don't need professional gear to make great content. The real trick is learning to use what you already have right now. Our smartphone cameras today offer higher resolution and frame rates than professional equipment from decades ago. Back in the 80s, there was a show called MTV, and it had music video, and those were shot in 480p. Your smartphone right now, your smartphone camera shoots in 4K. Like, that, what's holding us back? We can shoot in 4K. If photography or videography isn't your thing, getting caught up in the gear can overwhelm you before you even start. How do you know what to get if you haven't figured out what you need or what you want for your videos, or even how to use it? For me, it's not knowing everything up front, it's figuring it out as you go. Right now, you're in the process of growing as a creator, and that doesn't happen overnight. You'll never have the best equipment and the best skills at the start, and that's like for anything. We're being conditioned to get everything as soon as we want it with no waiting involved. And if we don't have it perfect, it tends to stop us from even starting. You'll never know if your phone is good enough until you actually start making videos. And isn't that the fun of it? Learning new things, figuring out new techniques. Picture this, a few months from now, you've uploaded a couple of videos, you're getting more confident, you're finding your voice, you even have some tricks in the way you film. Your videos are gaining a bit of traction and you're making a connection with your audience. I don't think you're thinking about your equipment right now. I think you're thinking about your content and how you can make it better, because we have incredible tools at our fingertips and I think we sometimes overlook them. I do not know every feature in my iPhone, but I do know how to work my camera, and that's all I need, and that's what I need right now. So here's how you can use what you have. For me, I tend to use the default setting, but there are other modes you can try. Slow mode, and that's perfect for capturing, I don't know, coffee pours, anything you want to make dramatic. There's the time lapse. That's awesome for those DIY projects where you want to show the whole project from start to finish, but you need it condensed in a smaller video or clip. And then there's cinematic mode, where that depth of field effect, blurring the background to focus on the subject. And then there's the lenses your phone offers, wide, which tends to be your go-to for most things. Telephoto, perfect for bringing distant subjects closer to you. And then the ultra wide lens, great for capturing more of your scene without needing to move back. And even in standard video mode, you can adjust your frame rate and your resolution. I always suggest shooting in 4K, but if you want a smooth, more natural look, go 4K at 30 frames per second. If you want the more cinematic look, go 4K at 24 frames per second. And to set that up, you just go to settings, camera, record video, and choose which one you would like. Also, switching to most compatible format can help you with editing and playback issues later on. Again, just go back to settings, camera, format, and make sure you've chosen most compatible. You'll thank me later. And if you want to go deeper, you can get third-party camera apps that allow you to adjust the settings manually, again, like white balance, shutter speed, ISO. This gives you even more creative freedom. The idea that better equipment will make us better creators, I think, is just an excuse we tell ourselves. Technology isn't really the barrier, it's more our mindset. The longer you wait for the perfect setup, the harder it is to start. And every day you of missing out on learning, creating, and having fun. We can always upgrade our equipment, but we can never go back in time. Content creation is a skill that improves with practice, not with the gear you choose. The magic lies in your creativity. So try filming something today with your phone. Just hit record and film. And if this helped you get ready to start, then my next video will really help you. Thanks for watching, and here's to growing your channel.